Hi, I have to apply thermal paste in a microprocessor and video chip. I will do it in a desktop motherboard, in a laptop mainboard, and also in a video card. Let's learn how to do it. Cut a little piece of aluminum and use it in the video chip, or get a copper one and use it on the video chip, and remove the old Teflon heat transfer. Advice: don't use a coin. I will tell you why. Because we are looking for is a total contact on the surface between the metal piece and the radiator. So if you use a coin, you must realize that the coin has some stamps with writings, numbers, letters, some kind of shield from your country or something like that, and will not give you a total contact surface. So don't do as YouTubers say, do as I said. Don't use a coin. Do something like that. Then you will get the result you want. When we have to screw back or unscrew the radiator from the microprocessor, it has some numbers. Those numbers, they are not for the workers in the factory to know how to do it. Those numbers are for us. We are the one who need it. They have the right sequence, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or even 7. In the order we have to do it to do not punish the soldering in the video chip or somewhere else. When we unscrew, we have to count down the numbers from the higher number to the lower. When we are going to screw them back, we have to do it in the order of sequence it says, 1, 2, 3 to end number. First and dry, I will try to remove the old paste that is very hard but easy to remove. Hard, I mean solid. Now with a little bit of alcohol, I use my finger to catch the excess. I will clean the surface on the chips. With the other side, I will try to wipe it up. Do not forget, sometimes you have to apply the same recipe for the chipset in case there is a metal piece or any kind of radiator on the top of it. I will remove all this Teflon out from it. Probably like, like in this occasion, I have to scratch some heels on the metal to flat the heels and the valleys as just one surface. Sounds good. Same thing here. The old one is very dry and easy to remove. Everything sounds good here. While it dries, let's come back to this part of the chips. Number 1. I saw some of the new computers, they come already with it. Number 2. After 31 years of experience in working in electronics, I knew you can never ever trust the products you are getting from. Even a company like this, they have their standards, they have their requirements, they ask for the top quality, test the products, and they do it because they don't trust their supplier. I don't have those standards. I don't know what I'm getting from Oriental countries. So I'm doing same than them. I cover it with high temperature insulation tape just to make sure whatever compound I'm going to put here will not be between the resistors back or the small capacitors around and will make any kind of damage or short circuits or anything that I don't wish here to happen. So if they do it, me too. Now we are going to apply the thermal paste on the microprocessor and video chip. Now let's try to put the paste on place. And here we have to put to add some more. Once that is done, I use this tape here just because I wanted to get a little bit of shape. But the odor on the chips, we must conserve it. Okay. The secret with the thermal paste is to do not put too much. The reason is, as thicker it is, it's harder to transfer the temperature from the chip to the radiator. We're using just a little to refill the space between the heels and the pallets on the metal surface to approach the maximum contact at the same time. Now it's ready to be placed back. Good advice, very important. Before to close, always check that the processor is locked on the base. Otherwise, you have to open again. The matter is not to put a lot, is to put enough. Because if we put a lot, we are creating a resistance between the transferring of the heat from the processor to the radiator. As thicker it is, it's more difficult to transfer the heat. The idea of this paste is to refill the space between the mountains and the valleys on the metal surface. Looks good to me. Let's repeat here the same. To perform a better job, I will remove the base for the radiator. Okay, now it became more comfortable. Do not use the white paste because it is for transistors, for power IGBTs, triacs. Or silicon controller rectifiers. Okay? Now it looks good to me. The light doesn't help us, but we got enough paste to cover the surface without make it so thick. I have to retouch one little area, and we are done with this one right there. Good. This is high temperature Kalpon tape. When I put the paste here, I will leave the tape there. Don't worry about the corner because anyhow the contact area is just this small one.